Hey guys, we're inside of an RV right now, and this particular RV has a cable slide system. So as we can see, the cables are out here. There are basically two different variants of cable slides. We have ACCU-Slide and X-Acc-Slide. Now there are other brands out there, but with a cable slide, there's only a couple of different ways that you can run this box in and out of this RV. This particular one is an ACCU-Slide, which means there is a single motor up here within ½ inch of center, either up top or down low, and it's running a set of chains, a chain for the left side, a chain for the right side, and then it's pulling on the cables. Now, a common misconception is when people come outside, they see how loose that cable is, and they want to come in here and they want to tighten it up. What people don't realize is when the slide goes out, that metal bracket that's in here gets up against the wall, and they stay on the button, which then is going to make this cable very loose because we're stretching the cable here. So with an ACCU-Slide, something that you may want to do is once the slide goes all the way out, you want to bump it back in. Okay, so this one, once it goes, so as you can see, there's a metal bracket right there, cable. Once the slide goes all the way out, you see how loose that cable is? If we take and just bump the slide for just a fraction of a second, we've actually gained tension out here, which has released some tension in here. So instead of stretching cables, fraying cables, or tearing up gearboxes, we've released some of the tension from the system. So again, if I bump it all the way out, it's very loose. If I take it and I just bump it for a second, much different. So what we've done is we've relaxed this cable and taken some stress off of it. Same thing when the slide comes all the way in. Commonly, we fray cables a couple of inches from this bracket. Well, when you bring that slide all the way in and you stay on that button, it's going to stretch this cable, and when that stainless cable comes in contact with that aluminum column and it's tight, it's going to start fraying the cable. Okay? So when you bring that slide all the way in, good practice is to just for a fraction of a second bump it back out, and that's going to release some of the tension, so that way your cables last much longer, as well as your gearboxes. Now on X-Acc-Slides, it's a different story. You can't really do that because the slide controller actually ramps up, so you might be able to bump it, but it's going to be much more difficult. So what do we have, a circus going on out here?